Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Bob Garvey with the Bible Strength Project here with another episode of our Daily Bible Breakdown, where we're doing two things. One, we're lifting up biblical truth to help you get stronger, mentally, physically, and most importantly, spiritually. Two, we are reading through the entire Bible in just 1 year, and it is epic. And you're thinking right now, where in the world is Pastor Bob? Well, I've got great news. We've got a new venue for our DBB today. I am in the automobile of awesomeness. Tech guy, can you hit me up? Now, actually, I had planned to do this during the day. I'm sitting in my car. I wanted to do something different, but the day got away from me. So this is Monday night where I am doing this for our Tuesday DBB, and we're gonna have a new venue. Now, I promised to tell you what the Jerry Egan references were, for those of you who listen to that. Most times when I am preparing my DBB, I write some notes out, type them out on my computer, just to structure my thoughts and have a flow for it. I think it gives a much better product at the end of the day. Well, my printer ran out of ink the other day, and so I asked my good buddy Jerry, who lives right down the street, if I could use his printer. And so I sent him my notes for both days. And before he printed them out, he inserted his name, into my notes. Now, I thought that was just too funny, because he's a funny guy, and that's why I referenced Jerry Egan in the last two things. So, trickster. Anyways, coming to you from the automobile of awesomeness. Hey, our reading today is Ezekiel 16 through 17. God calls Jerusalem and the surrounding Israelites an adulterous wife. Now listen. This is important, right? What we know about the history of Jerusalem, the history of the Israelites, there's nothing worse that you could be called than an adulterous wife. Why? Well, it goes all the way back to the Abrahamic covenant God made with Abraham. He said, I'm going to multiply your descendants so they're greater than the stars, right? I'm going to give you a promised land where all of this is going to happen. And so we know land is passed down through the heirs, the male heirs. And so fidelity of the wife is critical to this whole process. The wives have to be faithful so the guys know that their sons are really theirs and they can pass the land down appropriate and then have lots more kids, right? So the entire Israelite culture is based on fidelity of the wife. So to call your wife an adulterous wife, call anybody an adulterous wife, wow, super bad insult. God says you are giving your love out to everyone but me. And it's worse. You're not even a prostitute. You're not getting paid for it. You're giving it out for free. What? My gosh. Let me give you an example of what this means for us. Okay, I've been thinking about how do we apply this, because we're not feeling like adulterous wives right now, but we could be. 5 things that we're going to be focusing on going forward, 5 pillars we're working on here at the Bible Strength Project that we should be doing on a daily or weekly basis to help us with our walk with God. We should be praying every day. We should be doing Bible study every day. We should be giving in service of our ministry, time, talents, money, right? That should be a part of our daily or weekly process or monthly. We should be fasting on a regular basis, and we should be participating in corporate worship, right? What does that mean? We should be going to church, okay? When we don't do those things, we give our love to something else. So in prayer, a lot of people love certainty. They don't love the uncertainty of prayer, the ambiguousness of prayer, right? Did God hear it? Is he going to do anything for me? I really love the certainty of planning things out, of working on my money, working on my finances, right? So we love certainty more than we love God. Bible study, we love our leisure time. Yes, Bible study takes time. Even when we do it fairly quickly, 15 minutes a day, I'd rather be taking a nap. I'd rather be watching TV. We love those things more than we love God. Do you see where I'm going with this? Giving. A lot of people say, man, I would really love to give. I'd really love to tithe 10%, but I don't have the money. Meanwhile, some of those folks have a cable TV bill. They have a cell phone bill. They have a nice dinner out every week. They love those things more than they love giving to God. Fasting, we love comfort, right? Fasting is uncomfortable. It is really uncomfortable if you go long enough. We don't like that. We love comfort more than we love God. Corporate worship, going to church every Sunday. Well, now we can watch church from home. We love to watch church in our jammies with our coffee and our donut, and that's a really cool thing. Right? Do you see where I'm going? When we love these other things more than the daily disciplines, the spiritual disciplines that we know bring us closer to God, we are like an adulterous wife. Don't mean to step on any toes, but I do mean to step on some toes, right? If it's appropriate, that's something to think about. Now, here's why it matters. 1 Thessalonians 3:12 says this, "May the Lord make your love increase and overflow for each other and for everyone else, just as ours does for you." When we love God and the things of God and the spiritual disciplines of God, God increases our love and multiplies our love and grows our love and expands our love, and it comes back to us 10, 100, 1,000 fold. I don't know about you, my friends. I want more love in my life. I want more peace in my life. I want more joy in my life. And when I give these things to God, He multiplies them and gives them back to us. Those other things, comfort, leisure time, spending money on other things, our love sinks. Our love goes into them and goes away. When we love God and the things of God, He multiplies them and expands them and gives them back to us. That's how we get stronger. Bob Garvey in the automobile of awesomeness today. And now for today's power verse. We're going to go with 1 Thessalonians 3:12. "May the Lord make your love increase and overflow for each other and for everyone else, just as ours does for you." Do me a favor. Get out your daily Bible reading tracker, or at the very least, minimally, mentally, give yourself a check mark. Give yourself credit for doing the work today. It's not easy, but we are reading through the Bible in 1 year only. Bob Garvey with the Daily Bible Breakdown from the Automobile of Awesomeness. See you tomorrow.